What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing a very special video. I've got one of my really good friends here who is a chef, and today we're going to cook something up and then I'm going to pair it with a beer. Chris, why don't you tell us about what you're making today?
Well, today we're going to be making some al pastor tacos. So it's nice and warm outside. We're making some micheladas. Nothing like a nice good taco with that. So we're going to have some traditional pork ones and we're going to be making some shrimp ones as well.
Awesome. I know that I'm super hungry and I could really use a beer. I can't wait. Let's get cooking.
All right, so what we have here is some pork butt. I sliced it nice and thin. I rubbed it with a little bit of California chili, New Mexico chili for some smokiness, some cumin, just a little bit, and of course some salt and pepper. And I'm gonna layer this in this pan with some of that sliced pineapple so we can get some of the juice from the pineapple dripping over the meat while it cooks, and it infuses that flavor all throughout the fat and all the good stuff in that meat. So we get a lot of flavor in it. So we're basically going to be layering some meat and some pineapple kind of just back and forth, and then we're going to skewer it all together. It's very important, from what I was told, to skewer it so that all stays together. So it's going to baste itself in its fat, and the fat's going to render out the juice from the pineapple, and it's going to bring a lot of flavor to this pork. All right, we're almost done here, building our little mountain. Let's see how much more we can stack. A little bit, and boom. And we'll skewer that. Whoa, nice.
3 hours later.
So I have my grill, I have all my briquettes on one side, and it's completely nothing under this on this side so that I could get it nice and roasty in there, get that nice smoky flavor in there. And I'm just gonna close this up, even though the fire's still going. I have it all closed up so it'll start smoking. You get a lot of flavor in there. Alright, so we're going to be making a chili pineapple vinaigrette, if you will, to put on our taco, just to bring out a little bit more of that chili flavor, a little bit of the tangy pineapple-y flavor from it. We're going to use roasted bell pepper, fire roasted red bell pepper, to act as our liquid for it. We're going to put a little olive oil in there, a little bit of lime juice just to brighten it up, of course some pineapple juice, and we're going to get whole California chili pods, and we're going to blend that in there just to bring a nice sauce together for this dish. So we're going to start by fire roasting our pepper. Alright, so right now we're going to be making our spice blend for both the shrimp and the pork. And I got our spices right here ready to go. We have some California chili, New Mexico chili, and the cumin. We're going to add that in there just a little bit, as well as some lemon zest and a little bit of lime zest. So with that fire roasted bell pepper, we're going to be making our al pastor sauce. I'm going to be using some California chilies and some garlic. First things first, we're going to get a little color on our garlic. So we have our hot pan with some oil. Just going to let those sit, get a little bit of color on each side. Then I'm going to throw our chilies in there to get the smokiness, all the oils working in that. And then we're going to blend that together with some fresh squeezed lime juice and our fire roasted bell pepper. So we're going to bring everything together and start pureeing our sauce. We have our red bell pepper. We're going to add some pineapple straight into it to add as a sweetener, as well as bringing out that flavor. And then we're going to get our chilies that we lightly toasted, as well as our garlic that has a nice color on it. We got some lime juice, freshly squeezed that right into there, just to bring out a little bit more of that bright flavor. And a little bit of olive oil just to tighten it up. And some lemon and lime. So we're going to taste it just to see where we're at, then we're going to season it. All right, It's getting somewhere. I'm gonna add a little bit more juice, a little bit more pineapple, bring a little more sweetness, and definitely some salt into that. We're gonna be making a slaw to go on top of our tacos. It's not the most traditional thing to put on an al pastor, but I figured we're gonna California it up, make it nice and light and fresh. So we're gonna make a sour cream base for our slaw, and we're going to put a little bit of lime juice and pineapple juice into that, as well as some cabbage, some julienne jalapeno, and red bell pepper.
Alright guys, when Chris told me that he wanted to do tacos, right away I knew that I wanted to do micheladas. Now, the beer that I selected, of course, is a Mexican lager. You can use any Mexican lager that you like, but me being me, I had to get something local, so we're going to use Alasta Brewing's Los Guerreros Mexican lager. I've never had this beer before, so we're going to do a tasting before we start mixing. Alright guys, so like I said, I've never had this beer before and I want to taste it before we start mixing it into a michelada. And after all of that cooking he just did, I definitely feel like he deserves a taste of some beer too. So let's do this.
Let's do it.
What do you think?
Nice and light and refreshing, actually. It's good.
It's definitely light and it's crisp. It's a really good lager. Honestly, I want to just drink it as it is on its own, which you could totally do, especially pairing it with tacos. You could do a little bit of salt in there and just a wedge of lime and you're good to go. But micheladas are my specialty and it's getting hot out there, and now that it's getting close to summer, it's definitely time for micheladas. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to do for your michelada is you're going to take a wedge of lime and you're going to just run it around the rim of the glass. And then I have a little margarita salt set up here with some tahini. And this is just for presentation, but it also helps with flavor a little bit. Alright, so I always start with some lime juice. And for just a little kick, I do a couple dashes of tapatio. And now the secret to a good michelada is Worcestershire sauce. Not a lot, just a little bit, but it makes all the difference. And then we add a little more tahini inside the mug. And then, of course, the clamato. Now, all of the ingredients you pretty much can add to taste. You can make it however you enjoy it. And last but not least, we add our beer. Careful not to let it foam over. You might just have to let it sit. But that is how you make a michelada. All right, and there you have it. Craft michelada. Chris, enjoy. Cheers.
Cheers.
What do you think?
Oh. Yep, that Worcestershire really made a difference.
It does. Alright guys, well that's it. The tacos are done. I will show you all a picture or a video of the finished product. They came out really good. Chris is an amazing cook. Where can the people find you on social media?
I'm going to be on Instagram at ChrisAlexi_. That's ChrisAlexi_. And I'm on Facebook, Chef Chris, if you ever want to look me up.
And don't forget to give my Instagram a follow as well, On Tap Beer Vlog. If you guys liked this video where we paired a michelada or a beer with food, let us know in the comments below, and we definitely want to make more. So if this is something you guys like, I want to make more content, Chris wants to make more content for you. Don't forget, like the video, comment below, tag a friend, share on Facebook, share on Instagram, whatever, and we will see you next time.